Well, it ain't my dog, but whoever it is, it's a good one.
All right, I got that out of that.
My way of living seems to be too much for you.
Hey guys, so I've not got to do any deer stuff yet this year. I know that's pitiful, but it is what it is. I've got 2 cameras up. Anyways, I'm going now to pull a stand off one farm that I know I'm not gonna have time to hunt and put any effort into this year. Just too far from the house, so I had to do some work over in these parts, and so while I was around, I decided I was gonna come pull it. And I just started recording because I've been walking through a jungle to show you, and now I ain't mad about it, but it's cleared up. And it's easier walking. But I think I'm sure I'm gonna have to cut my stand down out of this tree because I put it up in a thicket. And I'm sure to a thicket it returned. But anyways, I'm heading out to Canada a week from today to go duck and goose hunt. And as soon as I get back, we're gonna be hitting the woods hard for some deer hunting. But this is probably the most unprepared I've ever been, and hopefully ever will be for deer season. So I've not had any content or videos yet this year because I've just not had time to do anything. But like I said, once I get back from Canada, we'll be hitting her hard. But in the meantime, y'all keep up with Dave and the boys because they're already grinding. Yeah, that's what I figured. It's gonna be a blast to get to. It is such a good looking spot. But I hate to pull it and not get to hunt it because it is gorgeous. It's right here at a perfect pinch point where these deer move. But like I said, it is what it is. It doesn't do me any good sitting up here not being hunted, so down she comes.
Well, it ain't my dog, but whoever it is, it's a good one.
All right, I got that out of that. And now I get to hike this thing out of this thicket. In one piece, well, it ain't really in one piece, but I ain't taking it apart no more than that. It's gonna suck. This is every bit as bad as it looks. I mean, this is awful. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's go. Let's go. Trying to get some stuff done before we go to Canada. So I'm moving off of my normal spot down here. Usually y'all have seen it a million times, but where I killed my biggest deer was down in that holler on the creek bottom. And I'm moving up to the top of this woods in this field for 2 reasons. One, I can see and shoot the field here because obviously they travel this fence row like crazy. Second reason is I can stay off and out of their bedding. I don't run the risk of bumping anything coming in. So, about to put this stand back together, get her up in that tree right there tucked in, and get a camera out, and hopefully this works. We'll see. Everything about that was terrible. It took me probably an hour and a half to get this thing done. I hung it 3 different positions on this tree, and it just kept wanting to roll left. But anyways, I've got a couple shooting lanes out into the field, and then obviously right here on that logging road is money. And I've got all this back in here. When them leaves drop, it's gonna be perfect. So all in all, I'm happy with this. So I came to check out my new spot and get a camera and stuff out. And wouldn't you know it, somebody has already put a stand up for me. Right in the same spot that I decided from Onyx and stuff that I wanted to come scout. Love it when a plan comes together. Thank you, Lord. Right down here on this creek bottom. It's perfect. Even more good news. Looks like we got turkeys. I was hoping there would be, but I mean, somebody had the right idea. And I don't think it's active. I believe that was here for years and years and years, so should be good to go. So this is a new spot that I got permission to this year, and I feel like it's kind of a Seek 1 type setup. I'm in the county, surrounded by city limits, and there's houses all around this 150-acre farm. And I am excited, to say the least. We got food, we got bedding, we got water, there's thickets, there's hardwoods, no pressure. So now we scout. So after scouting every bit of it and trying to figure out the best place to set up regarding access and not bumping stuff and all that, I've decided right here is where I will call home. So I'm thinking pop-up blind, but I just heard either a squirrel or a deer one over. Anyways, I'm thinking pop-up blind on the ground right there. But I could do a little trimming and easily get a stand in that tree. And that may be the way to go. That's probably what I'll do. But anyway, little bait, little camera spot, and we'll see what's running around out here. So it sets up perfect. There, that's the pond right there. And it is a perfect pinch point where they travel. It's just wore out between this tree line and that pond edge down there. So, like I said, I'm excited about it. It's gonna be really convenient too, because I'm not very far from my house. I drove a 4-wheeler here quickly. So, anyway, I won't bore y'all. Keep up with us. It's about to get real. As soon as I get back from Canada, it's on. See what she's got. Pretty sure that was shit. I'll say it. That's what it sounded like. Ruined a $30 setup. And she thinks it's funny. She shot a hole through the pop-up blind. What you had to say?
Nothing.
It's that terrible sweatshirt. Let's try this again. Hopefully on the target. It was high, but it was good.
That's target for
Yeah,
sure.
that's a step in the right direction. That's money, dude. Well, the day took a miserable turn. Freaking bow blew up. So, can't hunt with the Barnett. So now we're back to the old Carbon Express. So yeah, not an ideal situation. My primary crossbow literally blew up right before I was about to shoot it. Fortunately, it didn't hurt me or her, but the broken part hit the ground and then hit her. So the Carbon Express was my secondary. It blew up on me last year, string snapped. So I had it restrung, and today's the first time I've shot it. Well, everything that I had, all my bolt setups and stuff was dialed in for the Carbon Express. I'm sorry, for the Barnett. So yeah, I don't know, I put a couple arrows down with it and with the Carbon Express, and it's close. I'm not super confident in it, which sucks. So between that and now that set me back time-wise, I've got to go get this pop-up up right now, and then we're going to hunt it an hour later. So not an ideal situation at all. The chances of doubling up just greatly decreased, but we'll see what happens. I hope she can lay one down tonight. They've been daylighting, so unless I've screwed it up by going in there and setting that blind up, and or their patterns just change because it's cold front, we got a good chance. So fingers crossed she can get her done. We ready? Goes. Mama's first solo hunt by herself. We'll see her come through there in just a second. Oh boy. Gosh, I hope she kills something. That'd be awesome if she does. Alright. Well, my mama goes and deer hunts. I get to go in and babysit the kid. Well, must mean she didn't kill one. But she sent me a nice little young buck standing in front of her way earlier, but they live another day. Hey y'all, so just to recap what's been going on the last couple of days, me and Lyra went and set one evening, then she went and set by herself last night. Only deer she saw was that one buck, that small 8 or younger 8. He wasn't small, but he wasn't sugar. So then I went this morning, kind of last minute, spur of the moment. I went this morning and set, and same buck. He come out not long after legal light. I mean, he was 5 yards from me. Then he stood there and ate, 10 or 12 yards. But at one point, he got right up on me. It was so foggy, though. The fog got worse as the morning went on. So I got out around 9:30. Couldn't see 40 yards in front of me. So anyways, I got out, and now I'm just wrapping things up, leaving for Canada tomorrow morning. Be gone for 10, 11 days, and then when I get home, we're going to hit it hard time to deer hunt. So anyways, y'all keep up with us. Stuff's getting good here in Kentucky. And we're going to go check out Canada, eh?
The shows, the lights, the smoke, guitars look at us like some kind of stars. But it never takes too long to get tired.